the Geneva Reading Series, Dynasty. Music, muse, sick to her stomach with passion. And yet she's here tonight. Sick, S-I-C in brackets, as in you spelled it wrong, not me. And I want my readers to know it wasn't me. I'm not an idiot, but I quote them. Music is words dipped in sugar. I have discovered what music is. It is words sugar-dipped, but more, it is words dipped in sugar and protein. Beef sugar. Music, words dunked in beef sugar smooth. Back home they call me beef sugar smooth. At Geneva, they call me things like, hey you, and what's your face? True, I have found hostility here. Do you want to know what it looks like? I will tell you. When I'm out walking from Ferncliff to any other building on campus, I get at least one aggressive stare down from someone wearing sweatpants with letters on them. I don't know what it is about exercising all the time that makes you hate me, whoever you are. I like to think it's because I intimidate you. It is true, I possess volcanic enthusiasm. If football was a game like ping pong, with 2 players only, and these 2 players could meet in a wilderness armed only with spears, I would be the most incredible football player on campus, maybe even on the world. I believe the sports players see this. If their minds do not, their souls do. That's what scares me. You can't pacify a heart with Solomon answers, so much less a soul. When a soul wants blood, blood is what a soul wants. And what can you do with that but die? If football became my dream sport of lethal wilderness ping pong with spears, then I could find the biggest one of you and destroy you. Gaining the respect of your compatriots, then maybe I could walk to class without getting funny looks from thugs. But since football is not a game of me killing you with medieval weapons and remote forests, I fear for my life. The aggression continues day after day. Sadly, I won't back down. Hey baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I will not cast my eyes to the ground in the presence of cardiovascular titans. I'll cut my eyes through the moons of Nibia and round Antares maelstrom and round perdition's flames before I look away. I face the sportsmen. Daily I defy them, I dare them to lash out. That is why I am frightened. Not by death, but death by football players. It wouldn't be quick. They'd find a way to put my shin into my vertebra. That is why I sing this song. It is a song in memory of life. My life. If I get murdered at Geneva, don't go revenging in my name. One person dead from such is plenty. No need to go get locked away. When I walk to class, that's when the footballers will attack. No need to get over alarmed. I'm gonna wait for them in heaven, then I'll get them back. I wonder which English professor is better, which one Dr. Zabel loves the most. I sure do get in lots of trouble. Compared to the others, I don't exactly glow. A tear fell from Dr. Zabel's eye. I wondered what my friend would say. She said, I love you and I'm proud of you all. But the answer is unquestionably Dr. Mrs. K. If I get murdered at Geneva, go read the letter in my desk. Don't bother with all my belongings, but pay attention to the list. Make sure my students know I love them. That goes for the football players too. But you punks remember that if you met me one by one in the woods with a spear, I would destroy you. Search your beefy hearts, you know it's true. Thank you. Transition. I recently learned from an old person that every person has a spirit animal called a Patronus. When I also learned that my Patronus is the biblical animal, the dugong, I was excited. That is, until I learned that the dugong, or siren of the sea, is better known as ocean cow or sea pig, an animal so perfect for making boot rubber that it was hunted to extinction in the 18th century. People like me, whose patroni have been melted into shoes, cannot conjure up a shiny protector in times of trouble. So we are forced to reinvent ourselves. I have a sea pig hole in the center of my soul, thus I come before you tonight, hunting for my new Patronus. And since King David's Patronus was Jonathan, I will choose mine from amongst the sons of Adam. There are two ways to find a new Patronus. One, fill a room like this with arsenic pentafluoride, and whoever is left alive is the perpetrator's spirit person. Because spirit people are spirits, and you cannot poison them to death, even though evidently you can turn them into boots. Or, to find your Patronus, you can sing what is called the Patronus Canticle. Only one will be able to sing the answer, only one. And that one is the Patronus, because I could not afford enough arsenic pentafluoride to fill this room, and I couldn't figure out a way to seal the room and also make you feel comfortable enough to stick around. I will sing to you to find my Jonathan, my new and better dugong. Sea pig, come, sea pig, go, the way of all souls. It's a pun, S-O-L-E-S. It's Byron here. So I sing for my Patronus. Turn around, turn around, turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my teeth.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit nervous. Oh, sorry. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my teeth.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all my years have come by.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified and then I see the look in your eyes.
Turn around, bright eyes.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Turn around, bright eyes.
Every now and then I fall apart.
And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right. 'Cause we'll never be wrong. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time, poachers killed by sea pig. But now you're here and now I'm alive. There's nothing left to do. My Patronus is here. I'll survive.
Original poetry is what brings us together today.
Original poetry. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here because I murdered him. Because he married Becky Thatcher, my love. But that was not his first offense. I was the new boy, assaulted by Tom Sawyer in Chapter 1. Becky is single now because I sent her idiot husband Tom Sawyer abroad, which is a clever way of saying I sent him into the afterlife. And I fed him to my little horse in a secret place without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. Now she will love me forever, potentially. I can hear her heart beating for me, the new boy, the new man, her extremely single and eligible plan B. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Becky Thatcher is lovely, blonde, and pretty, but I have to hide out in the city. And many alibis to dream up before I sleep. And many alibis to dream up before I sleep.
Poetry, that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream.
Original poetry. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor the theory that America will eventually be divided into 12 known districts. And one conveniently underground district called District Deus Ex Machina that will eventually swoop in shamelessly to save the day. The beginning of the end will come when a group of weakly characterized adults pretending to be children will battle to the death in badly choreographed fight sequences. But I must know more. Patronus, spirit animal prophet, speak to me words of comfort about the future. Let us channel the days to come.
I have no comfort to give. In the distant future, people will be named names like Foxface and Pita Bread, Effing Trinket and Ripper, Goatman, Greasy, Primrose, Caesar Flickerman, Finicky Odor, and Gale.
No. Ultimately, the whistling leader of the rebellion will marry a prominently four-headed man-child who looks like a fish. Though before that, in an idiotic twist of fate, which, if this was a fictional story, would read like an author's desperate attempt to inject emotions into a story that had gone cold. The rebellion leader's younger sister, the sister she went to war for in the first place, is killed by a random hovercraft bomb drop in the second-to-last scene. Very quickly, thereafter, all citizens of future America will, out of despair, turn into cardboard and live forever in the minds of people who enjoy garbage. Poetry. True poetry will follow you forever and ever. So treasure your poetry. Poetry.
Dynasty, my heart, that is like two fawns, like twin fawns of a gazelle. My breasts are like towers, you heard me? Towers occasionally compared to clusters of fruit, breasts as lithe as Solomon's breasts. We ride! Because certain words make people uncomfortable. comfortable? My spirit is a python, reverse birthing the hippopotamus that is my subconscious. Baby, I just hung a wreath of baby teeth, stolen from a tooth fairy catacombed in Rome. C'est la vie in Rome, in Paris.
Oui.
Say you, say oui. Say it for always. That's the way it should. Shh. If I was a piano, then again, no. Or the man who makes potions in a traveling show. Not a pharmacist, but a harmacist. Don't be an alarmist. But I'm a leopard with galaxies of spots. I am a rain, a rock. I am an island. Poetry is me. No longer alone. I was like a locked up girl. Let that sink in. In a big castle with conveniently dead parents. And I was sister to a sister who had irritatingly unexplained ice powers. A girl with the ability to captivate the hearts of children and anime-centric perverts everywhere. Let it go, poet. Let it go. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal. Don't feel. Don't let them know, poet. Well, now they know.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh! My heart is too warm for that. For the first time in forever, I finally understand no right, no wrong, no rules for morally ambiguous me. I'm free. Can I say something crazy?
I love crazy.
All my life has been a series of doors in my face, and suddenly I bump into you.
I was thinking the same thing, 'cause like, I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. And maybe it's the party talking or the chocolate fondue.
But with you,
I found my place.
I see your face.
And it's nothing like I've ever known before. Love is an open door. Love is an open door. Love is an open door.
With you.
With you.
Love is an open door.
I mean, it's crazy.
What?
We finish each other's
sandwiches.
That's what I was going to say.
I've never met someone
who thinks so much like me. Jinx!
Jinx! Again!
Our mental synchronization can have but one explanation. You
and I
were
just
meant to be.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye to the pain of the past. We don't have to feel it anymore. Love is an open door. Love is an open door. Life can be so much more
with you.
With you.
Love
is an open door. Can I say something crazy? Will you be my Patronus!
Can I say something even crazier?